The underestimated species. The universe is vast, containing billions of galaxies, countless stars, and an infinite number of worlds. Among these celestial bodies, Earth appeared as a mere speck, insignificant in the grand scale of things. From the perspective of the advanced alien civilizations scattered across the universe, Earth and its inhabitants seemed far from remarkable. Earth was a chaotic planet, inhabited by a species constantly at war with itself. Humanity had a long history of conflict, destruction, and instability. The planet had faced numerous environmental disasters, wars, and social upheavals, leaving Earth's future uncertain. In short, it was a world that seemed on the verge of collapse, a species that seemed destined to fail. The advanced extraterrestrial species, having lived through millennia of peace and technological advancement, saw Earth as an almost comical curiosity, an experiment in survival that was failing miserably. From their high vantage point, humans appeared frail and divided. Their technologies were primitive, and their political systems were chaotic and frail. Yet as they continued to observe, these highly intelligent beings began to notice something they hadn't anticipated. Despite everything, despite war, famine, disease, and environmental degradation, humans continued to survive. Earth's species faced enormous challenges and were constantly at war with themselves, but they persevered. The aliens couldn't understand it. They were used to civilizations that relied on stability, control, and predictability. Humanity seemed like a species trapped in an endless cycle of self-destruction. But the longer they watched, the more they began to wonder, could this species be capable of something more? Could Earth's defenseless inhabitants surprise them in a way that no one ever anticipated? The unseen resilience. The history of humanity is marked by a staggering number of failures. Empires rise and fall, civilizations crash, and wars leave entire nations decimated. Yet throughout it all, there has been a remarkable pattern that the alien civilizations failed to understand. In the face of relentless adversity, humanity had this incredible ability to bounce back. After each devastating blow, the species found ways to rebuild, adapt, and grow stronger. Their survival wasn't about sheer power or military might. It was something far more elusive. It was their will to live. Despite all the odds, humanity's unyielding drive to survive and evolve became the defining characteristic of the species. When the planet faced natural disasters, humanity did not simply perish. They learned to adapt. They developed advanced agriculture to survive the harshest conditions. They harnessed fire, built shelter, and formed societies to ensure that they would live another day. The alien civilizations may have observed this from their distant vantage point, but they could never understand the depths of the human spirit. For millennia, Earth had been ravaged by war, but humans never stopped. They fought, they lost, and yet they always returned, rebuilding what was destroyed and pressing forward. It was a cycle of destruction and creation that continued without fail. The alien races, being far more advanced, had never faced such relentless survival. Their own histories were linear, with little room for failure. Once a civilization rose, it stayed elevated, its technology only improving with time. But humanity's constant reinvention, born from failure, was what truly set them apart. And it was that very quality, the ability to survive in the face of the most overwhelming odds, that would come to define humanity's greatest strength. The rise of space exploration. Humanity's understanding of the world around them grew. They began to look to the stars. The first humans who dared venture beyond Earth's atmosphere were laughed at by the advanced alien races. To them, space exploration was a futile attempt by a species that was clearly far behind the technological advancements necessary for galactic exploration. The alien civilizations had been traveling through the stars for millennia, exploring galaxies and colonizing distant worlds. To them, humanity was an insignificant blip on the cosmic radar. Yet despite this mockery, humanity persevered. They sent their first satellites into space, then eventually their first human astronauts. They didn't stop there. Slowly but surely, They expanded their capabilities, landing on the moon, then sending probes to Mars and even beyond. They built spacecraft capable of traversing vast distances, exploring the farthest reaches of the solar system. The technological marvels that humans created, no matter how primitive compared to the advanced technologies of other civilizations, were the result of the same determination that had kept them alive for centuries. What seemed like a futile and temporary endeavor to alien civilizations soon became a startling revelation. Humanity was not bound by its current limitations. Each breakthrough in space exploration revealed a species that was constantly pushing its boundaries, adapting its technology, learning, and growing. The aliens began to see that the same drive that had helped humanity survive on Earth was now propelling them to the stars. The more humanity explored, the more they uncovered new possibilities for survival and expansion. They were no longer merely observers of the universe. They were becoming participants. They were no longer a defenseless species. They were becoming a force that could shape the cosmos. The power of adaptability. As humanity continued to explore space and develop new technologies, the true strength of their species began to emerge. While other civilizations relied on their superior technologies and perfected systems, humanity stood out because of its remarkable adaptability. Earth's history was a testament to this adaptability. Time and time again, humans faced nearly insurmountable challenges, from natural disasters to wars, yet they were able to change and evolve in ways no other species seemed capable of. The aliens, who had once considered humanity a species bound to fail, began to realize that this constant adaptability was not a flaw. It was humanity's greatest strength. Humans didn't rely on one technology or one approach to solving problems. They were capable of reinventing their strategies, learning from their mistakes, and improving with every failure. This adaptability wasn't just physical, it was intellectual and emotional. The human species was flexible enough to overcome nearly any obstacle and find new solutions when old ones failed. While advanced civilizations had long since perfected their ways of living and governing, humanity was still exploring the many paths that would lead to its survival. They could change their social systems, develop new forms of governance, and build new technologies that were unpredictable and unique. The aliens couldn't fathom such constant change. What they didn't realize was that it was this very quality, humanity's ability to evolve rapidly and without limit, that made them so dangerous. The true strength of humanity. The aliens had underestimated humanity for centuries, but as humans pushed the boundaries of space exploration, they could no longer deny the truth. Humanity's greatest strength was not in their weapons or military prowess. It was in their ability to adapt and grow in the face of overwhelming odds. Each time humans encountered a new challenge, they found a way to overcome it. Their resilience and capacity for innovation had propelled them forward, even when it seemed like all hope was lost. In space, humanity was a force unlike any other. They weren't as advanced as the alien races, but they didn't need to be. They had something more powerful, the ability to evolve. While other civilizations had grown stagnant, relying on their advanced technologies to maintain their superiority, humanity was constantly reinventing itself. They didn't just survive, they thrived. As they made new discoveries, built new technologies, and explored new worlds, they grew in ways that no one could predict. To the alien civilizations, this adaptability was terrifying. No longer could they view humanity as just a chaotic, self-destructive species. The humans were learning, growing, and overcoming the limitations that once defined them. The more they evolved, the more they became an unpredictable force, one that could no longer be ignored. The cosmic dread, the shift in perception, was slow but inevitable. As humanity made its way across the stars, the alien civilizations began to realize that they had made a grave miscalculation. Humanity's greatest strength was not its weaponry or its technology, but its unpredictability. The species' constant innovation and adaptation had created a force that was unlike anything the galaxy had ever seen. At first, the aliens had dismissed humans as a species destined for failure. But as humanity continued to explore, colonize, new planets and develop technologies that defied expectation, the truth became undeniable. Humanity was not a species that would simply fade away into history. Their adaptability made them unpredictable and dangerous. No one could foresee how far humanity could go, or what they would achieve next. The aliens could no longer rely on their superiority to maintain control over the galaxy. The possibility that humans could one day challenge their dominance became all too real. The galaxy, once ruled by advanced civilizations, was now uncertain of its future. What had once seemed like a predictable and stable order now felt fragile. Humanity's presence in the cosmos had shifted the balance of power. It wasn't their technology that frightened the aliens. It was their ability to adapt, to survive, and to defy the odds in ways that no one could predict. The unknown future. The future of humanity was now a vast, unpredictable expanse. As humans continued to explore the stars, they encountered new worlds, new challenges, and new civilizations. Each encounter only further fueled their desire to adapt and innovate. The aliens could not predict where humanity would go next. Every time they thought they had humanity figured out, they were proven wrong. The potential for humanity to shape the destiny of the galaxy was limitless. For the alien civilizations, the future was no longer a matter of certainty. They had once believed that they controlled the cosmos, but humanity had shown them that the future was an open frontier, one where anything could happen. The uncertainty of humanity's path made them a threat, not because of their power, but because of their unpredictable nature. The unknown future of Earth was no longer a subject of amusement. It was a source of dread. The galactic realization. And then it hit the aliens with full force. Humanity was not defenseless. They were not a primitive, fragile species destined to fail. They were a species capable of unimaginable growth, evolution, and resilience. In the face of overwhelming odds, humanity not only survived, they thrived. Their greatest strength wasn't in their weapons or armies, but in their ability to adapt and evolve with every challenge they encountered. The advanced alien civilizations, once certain of their superiority, now realized that humanity was not just a curiosity. They were a species that had the potential to change the very balance of the galaxy. No longer could they dismiss humanity as insignificant. The unpredictable, ever-evolving human spirit had become a force to be reckoned with. And as humanity continued to grow, the galaxy would have to confront the truth. The humans were here to stay, and they were not defenseless at all.